Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a Sephora haul. I've been waiting so long to film this haul. It just took everything so long to get here. Everything came in separate orders. Things came just like, some things came like within 2 days, some things came like 2 weeks late. So I finally have everything and I wanted to show everything in the same video, so I finally get to. I have like a mix of everything. I have a lot of skincare, foundations, blushes, concealer, fragrance, so let's get right into it. The thing that I have is the replica Jazz Club Mason Margiela fragrance. I actually hauled the travel size of this and I ended up almost running out of it, and I realized that I needed to purchase a full size. This was $135. Put it on. The thing I have is this Laneige lip sleeping mask in vanilla. I didn't even know it came in vanilla, and it comes with this kind of, I guess, applicator to put it on your lips. I got the like birthday size for my birthday, and I really liked it, so I decided to go ahead and get the full size. I like putting a like lip mask on my lips, and I'm gonna put it on right now because I need it. So yeah, it looks like this. I think this will probably last for literally like a year or two. I think that lip mask and stuff like that potted lasts so long, and I'm pretty sure that that was $28. I'll have everything on the screen. Things that I have is a lot of skincare, just because I got a skincare fridge and I wanted to fill it with skincare. I'm also trying to just like get into skincare and have like a routine. Like, I'm kind of realizing my skin type and like my skin sensitivity, so I'm trying to take really good care of it. First thing that I have is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. It's in 40 SPF. It is always recommended and you should always wear it. I'm not gonna lie, I do not wear sunscreen on a regular basis, literally at all. I'm not gonna speak for all of us, but I know that sometimes Black people, we don't think that we have to wear sunscreen. We don't think that we need it, but I know that we do need to wear it to protect our skin as well. And so yeah, I need to start incorporating this into my routine. I'm actually gonna put a little bit on right now. It comes out like really clear and soft, so it's not that kind of purplish sheen that sunscreen gives. It does definitely feel like sunscreen though. I feel like it kind of has a matte texture to it, and yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's not enough. What I have is this Plump Hyaluronic Serum by Glow Recipe. As you can see, it's really cold because it's been in my fridge. So I really like hyaluronic acid for my skin, and I realized that my skin likes something that is more of a serum, more thin and not as thick. My pores clog really easily, and so I have been trying to like look for things that are kind of like more thin or liquidy, just things like that to kind of help my skin there. I've been putting this on for a little bit. I just got it, so I'm not really sure if I see a difference just yet. The thing I have is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. It's pretty thick, but I think that it kind of lathers down really nicely. This is something that I would put on at night, and it is ultra hydrating, anti-aging, replenishing Japanese purple rice for dry skin. So I would say that my skin is definitely combination. Like, when I get out of the shower, my skin is dry, like dry. I need to put on a moisturizer, but when I'm wearing makeup or throughout the day, towards the end of the day, that's when I notice that I have a lot of oil, and so I'm trying to kind of learn my skin in that way. Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. It looks like this is like very weighted and heavy. It kind of has more of a, not like so thick. It has a really like fresh smell, so I'm excited to use that. Their Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. My sister has really incredible skin, and she swears by like cleansing balms, micellar water. She doesn't use any makeup wipes, and she thinks, and she says that that is why her skin is really good. So I'm trying to kind of lean more into using a balm to remove my makeup and not using makeup wipes so much. And I have their Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleansing Toner, and it comes in this big bottle. So I really like a toner. I have been using Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I know that I'm not sure if that's actually advertised as a toner, but that has changed my skin in about a month and a half or maybe 2 of using it. I have a lot of discoloration just naturally on my skin, and I feel like it has kind of smoothed out and evened my complexion. I still obviously get breakouts and stuff like that, but I've definitely seen a difference in my skin, and so I wanted to pick up this one just to try, just to see. I try to use like physical exfoliants like with the beads, but I think my skin is just too sensitive for that. It's kind of, I over exfoliate and my skin begins to like break out, so I'm trying to kind of stay away from things like that. The last kind of skincare body care thing that I have is the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Body Scrub. So I know it's like, what, you don't like exfoliants, but this is a scrub. I do like a scrub for the body, and I just really like the Bum Bum line, the lotion, the spray, and so I just was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this because I love a good scrub. I think I was expecting it to be like white with like yellow kind of beads. It actually looks like sand, so I'm really excited to use this. Now I am moving on to actually applying makeup. The first thing that I'm going to use is just my e.l.f. Blemish Control primer, just around the parts that I know will get oily. The sunscreen has been sitting for a while. I actually can't feel it anymore, so I'm hoping that it doesn't like make my foundation roll, you know, like move it. I actually have 2 foundations that I got. I have the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, and then I have the Givenchy Prisma Libre Foundation. This one is supposed to be very light coverage and more glowy, and I'm not sure about the coverage claims for this one, but it is matte, and I got it because it's matte. So I wanted to use this one, but I think that I have so much matte going on, I don't know how it's going to apply with what I have going on underneath. So I'm not sure. I'm going to go in with the NARS just because I've been waiting so long to try it. So it looks like this, and you just put it on. Oh, it's actually dripping. So I thought it was gonna be maybe a little bit more, not as liquidy. I'm in the shade Carcass Medium Deep 3.3. I like it. I think that the coverage is pretty good. I would say it's not full coverage, but I think that it covered, like it easily covered some of the spots that I have here. I do have a bump here that has like a little more color to it. Definitely see that it's drying down matte, so I think that's pretty cool. Sometimes matte foundations can be a lot thicker, and that one was like really liquidy and just went on really well. I feel like I didn't have to rush to blend it out or anything like that, so I really like it, and hopefully it lasts well on my skin. The thing that I have is the ABH Magic Touch Concealer in the shade 11. I actually already have this concealer in the shade 14. Yes, and so I really like this concealer. I think this is one of the best that I've used in a while. It goes on really easily, it blends out very well. I just got this one to highlight it a little bit more. This one is pretty much like true to my skin color. It matches really well on me, so I'm just going to go in as I usually would, and then I will use the other shade to highlight on my under eyes. And as that's sitting, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This is a really good product, but it already, like, is kind of, I wouldn't say it's running out, but you know, it's already beginning to lose its shape. And I know that people have kind of like, that's one of their biggest complaints is the expense, and there's not a lot of product, and I definitely agree with that. It's very expensive, but I really like it. I think that it makes contouring really easily. I never have to worry about blending it out. Now I'm just going to start to blend out the concealer. It just blends out really flawlessly. And I think that the coverage, I definitely wouldn't say it's full. Usually I would have to go in with another layer to kind of brighten it, but that is why I wanted to pick up a lighter shade. And I'm just gonna go in very sparingly. This concealer also has a really nice shade range. Yes. It just blends out so well. Like, I just think it blends out so well, and it just adds so much brightness to the under eye. The next thing that I'm going to use is this Rare Beauty liquid blush. I've got the shade Love. I'm nervous. I feel like I've heard really good things about this. I always feel like I never really know when to apply a liquid blush, and I'm just kind of afraid to do too much. I've really been enjoying Patrick Ta's blush palette, but so many people have just really raved about this blush, so I'm just gonna put it kind of up high, and I'm just gonna be really sparing with it because I've just heard you don't need a lot. I feel like that's a lot. And I like to put some on my nose. And then I just always pretty much use the same like really wispy kind of brush just to like go quickly like that. Wow. That's pretty. That's really, really pretty. Definitely don't need a lot. I feel like I've seen that on so many videos reviewing this, so I probably put too much on my nose. And then I kind of like to match it. And yeah, that's too much on my nose. I like the flushed look. Oh, that's so pretty. So that was a win. That was really pretty, easy to blend out. And then I'm just going to go over everything with this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. Y'all, this is it. I got this at the beauty supply store. This single-handedly has saved my makeup. My skin literally gets so oily, and when I tell you my skin would get oily in hours, like by hours I mean like 1 or 2 after I put my makeup on, sometimes depending on the foundation, as soon as I'm done, as soon as I get to the door. And you know, obviously it's like, dang, and you don't even need that much. Something about this powder, $11, it's it. Thing that I have, which is probably like the star of the show, is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. You can see all of my everything in that palette. This is what it looks like. Sorry for the reflection. I probably should have done my eyes first, but I want to be real I don't do eyeshadow very much, and when I do, I really am very, very simple about it. I just do a darker color in the crease, something pretty on the eye, and that's pretty much all I do. So this is going to be extremely simple, not hard at all. I'm going to go in with this shade Divine on kind of like a fluffy brush that I would normally use to apply eye primer. That you don't need to use eye primer because those kind of like cream shades are what you can use. I do push my lashes down. Ooh! Okay, so that was way more color payoff than what I was expecting. You might, I mean, depending on your preference, like, there are definitely days where I could just like see myself putting that on and like just pushing it, like, because that is just so pigmented. So I'm just gonna try and blend it out with the regular eyeshadow brush just to see. Yeah, I mean, it literally, like, it was just, I like that. I'm going to go into this shade Absolutely. It's kind of got more of a redder undertone, and I'm just going to be very gentle with these shades because they are so pigmented. Wow, I think that it is really pretty. Then I'm just gonna go in with my finger and take this shade right here called Exquisite and just tap it on my lid, kind of inner corner. Whenever I see like champagne shades like this, I think like prom. I don't know why. I feel like it's just such a like prom shade. I don't know. And then from there I'll drag. I was looking for a brush to do like some stuff on the bottom, like lower part of my eye. I really don't do that a lot, but I did pick up an eyeliner, which I'm actually really scared to use. It is just a Sephora retractable eyeliner in black. It has one side where you can smudge it out and then the other with the actual pencil. Okay, that like changed my eyes, literally. I feel like they look so much more defined. And I'm just going to put on this Mario Badescu like lip balm. I don't really wear like a colored lipstick. Yeah, that is the finished look. I'm pleasantly surprised. I feel like everything was worth it. The only thing that I still need to try is the Givenchy foundation, and I'm definitely going to have to try that in another video. This is solid. This is really cute, really pretty, and she was a coin, so I'll definitely have to try it. I actually forgot that I have the Milk Hydro setting spray. I think I have the primer. I feel like I didn't not like it. I think that the foundation that I was using at the time, which of course I can't remember, but it didn't work well with it. So I'm going to spray this. Oh, very refreshing and sprayed like a mist. My favorite thing that I hauled is the Rare Beauty blush. It blended out so well, and I just always favor something that I was like really afraid to use and try. So this was cute. I wish there was more shades. I really like an orangey blush, but this is really pretty, and there are like 8 shades. I feel like the palette, it really just depends on if you think it's worth it or not. The quality of the eyeshadow is there. For me, it's worth it because those are the shades that I wear every single day, or at least when I wear eyeshadow. I really enjoyed all the products. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.